A big round. Yes! They are fabulous enough. Yes! That's what we want. So, without further ado, please give it up for Mr. Jacko! There we go, everybody. Oggy, oggy, oggy! I said oggy, oggy, oggy. Hi, I'm Jack. I'm a comedian. But I'm not very good at talking about my emotions because that's the masculine trait that I chose. I know, right? Like, maybe she is born with it. Maybe it's chronic stress. For example, I'm a really passionate environmentalist, obviously. But I can't shed a tear about the Earth in case it counts for rising sea levels. Speaking of water, watch the irony. I wasted 2,700 litres of it to make this t-shirt, and it literally says panic. My family don't appreciate my environmentalism, you see. They're very middle class, they're very ignorant, they're very, I love cooking with wine, sometimes we even put it in the food. I mean, my family are the literal personification of those glasses that say, it's 10 o'clock, rosé every day. Please don't leave, Steve. Like my aunt literally named my cousin Maximilian, or Max for short, because her class level meant she needed a name to work with a Ralph Lauren polo shirt, but Primark jeans. Fun side note, by the way, those jeans, 7,600 litres of water, rhinestone, panic. As well as my aunt, I've also got a nan, because that's how families work. And I was with her the other day in Lush, because privilege. But she said to me, Jack, China's doing nothing about the environment, so why should we? Great, good job, Marilyn, let's discuss. When has that ever been a good viewpoint to have? I mean, do you really think that the story of Spartacus would have been that significant if the first guy stood up when I am Spartacus, and then the next guy was just like, he's got it covered. And what wasn't helping her case that day in Lush was that she was scaring away all the staff. I mean, this woman is literally a sleep paralysis demon for retail workers. And now she thinks being eco-friendly means buying me Lush bath bombs, and I've never owned a bath. What do? Hold it in the shower, make it rain, hashtag cry. Bit weird environmentalism was like the worst thing for her, because a little secret in for you guys, tell no one. I used to be a gay, male, sex worker! Woo! Come on everyone, come on! There we go. Right, look, guys, I'm not going to be nasty, I'm not going to be gross, because I'm like classy, expensive, I work on Craigslist. But it is a job determined by appearances, and I basically look like Humpty Dumpty's glow-up picture. Now look, guys, obviously I am not a Love Island contestant because I'm logistically difficult. But on the other hand, I'm not exactly ugly either. Basically, I am a realistically achievable go-go dancer, but for average-looking men. By the way, if anyone wants to break any ITV stereotypes after the show, I'll show you how easily logistical I actually am. Now, sex work isn't also a job known for transferable skills. The other day, my driving instructor said, turn the car on, buff lingerie. You've been a naughty little Picasso Citroen. Oi, don't laugh too hard. I could still make it on MTV's Pimp My Ride. When? But it is actually quite a fun job, and it does allow you to have some fun. For example, what is your name, my lovely? Hayley. Everyone say, sup, Hayley.
Sup, Hayley.
Everyone say, hey, bitch.
Hey, bitch.
Now, Hayley, lovely, beautiful, innocent Hayley, when you are deciding your sex worker name, right, what you do is you take the first pet that you had when you were growing up, you take the first street that you ever lived on, and you put the two together. So, Hayley, what would your sex worker name be?
Jake Stone.
Jane Rumsey Close.
Jane Rumsey Close.
Jane Rumsey Close. Jane Rumsey. Jane Rumsey? Ooh! Give a round of applause for Jane Rumsey! How posh! You can tell we've left Swansea, can't you? To be fair, Jane Rumsey, my sex worker name would be Poppy Hawksmoor. And I feel like that's just a lesbian couple on season 3 of Bridgerton, am I not wrong? Okay, I'm going to talk to someone else. What's your name, dude? Your name, blue shirt, what's your name?
Howell.
Howell. Everyone say sup, Howell.
Sup, Howell.
Everyone say hey, Howell.
Hey, Howell.
Now, Howell, what would your name be? Please don't tell me that you're homeless, because this is going to be a really awkward show. It's fine, it's cool. What's your name, my lovely? You look eager.
Kelly.
Kelly.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone say, hey, Kelly.
Hey.
Kelly, what would your name be? Maybe we are still in Swansea, who knows? What would the name be? Right, first pet, first street. What are we thinking?
Fyodor David.
Fyodor David. Oh shit, I deleted Duolingo on the way here. Fuck. Dween Drag, there we go. Does that help anyone? No. The thing about the sex work industry, though, I have a question for you guys. Why do the Conservatives hate the sex work industry so much? It's the oldest job in the book. Isn't that the literal definition of traditional values? And I mean, we already know that they eat out to help out, so like, what? But the sex work industry is very misunderstood, but it's really, really important. It brings intimacy to disenfranchised people. It allows people to explore their sexuality. And as for me, I get to pretend that I have a dad. You see, the joke in there, guys, is that I'm middle class. I chose this. But because of the stigma around it, I want to be honest. I want to be open. I want to be straight with yous. Sure. Like, not to say that I'm a starving artist. I know, it's so thin. 28 waist. But being a sex worker meant that I could claim condoms as business expenses. And that's the point where you take notes. That being said, with the condoms, not always functional. I was once with a client and it broke. Now that was confusing, because on one hand, that is not ideal, but on the other hand, I'm a liberal. So I'm supposed to support open borders. I know. Also, single-use plastic, like, ew. I feel like this topic does open quite an important conversation about the sexualization of queer people, though, which is why you've come to a comedy show. For example, do you guys want to hear a big, juicy plot twist?
Yes!
Come on, you can do better than that. I said, do you want to hear a big, juicy plot twist?
Yes!
There we go. Right, what is your name, dude?
Chris.
Chris. Everyone say, sup, Chris.
Sup, Chris.
Everyone say, hey, daddy. No. Be nice. Right, Chris, lovely Chris. I want you to look right into my eyes. I want you to look deep into my eyes. This plot twist. What do you think it is? What's the first thing that comes to mind?
Fuck knows.
Can we get a round of applause for that comedic premise? Right, shit, I'm gonna have to go back now, aren't I? Right, what is your name in the denim jacket? You, lovely lady here. Becky. Becky, what do you think this plot twist might be?
You're straight.
I'm straight. Have you listened to anything that I have said for the past 10 minutes? Oh, I mean, it is a kind of a plot twist, isn't it? Am I convincing? Am I really convincing? But you know what? It's kind of in the same vein, because the plot twist is, guys, is that this guy, the person you see stood right before you, plays rugby. So I guess you could say that I'm all different types of hooker. Always in Wales, Team Croeso. I was actually on a rugby tour in Edinburgh recently, thank you. But the after-party theme was togas. Now, I don't know if you've worn nothing but a bedsheet in Scotland in November. We were huddled like penguins. I was literally doing poppers for the thermal energy. We were grabbing the skinny ones, put the Twix in the middle, they won't survive the night, just shoving them in there. A crazy ride. We still won. Now before I go, I've got one last thing that I want from you guys, but I need your help. Are you going to help me out here? Are you going to help me out here? Right, so, I do love living in Cardiff. However, I am also very proud to be Bristolian. I mean, aside from like slavery, J.K. Rowling, my nan. But no matter whether I'm gigging in the country, I love to teach people Bristolian slang, and I'm going to do it here tonight. So, what I'm going to do is we're going to chant some Bristolian slang terms together. I want you to look it up after the show. You with me?
Yeah.
Are you with me?
Yeah.
So, when I say the bimbo, you guys are going to shout back the word baba. Alright? So, when I say the bimbo, you say baba. The bimbo,
Baba.
the bimbo.
Baba.
When I say the bimbo, you say baba. The bimbo,
Baba.
the bimbo.
Baba.
When I say the bimbo, you say baba. The bimbo,
Baba.
the bimbo.
Baba.
Give yourselves a little round of applause for helping me out there, guys. Because not only have you learnt something new there, who needs Duolingo? That was my Instagram, follow me. You guys have been absolutely great. Geoff, Panzara, and the star. There we go, good night. Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for the fabulous Jack Giles! He's off! He's fucked right off! We may never see him, here he is. Okay, well.